Yeah, we'll start off with our hymns. Hope we find you well after this dull evening here in Oldcastle area and probably all around the country. It's not as cold as it was. 10 degrees, I could say, Celsius. We could do probably over 50 Fahrenheit. Never know how to work it out. So we start off with the usual way with our hymns. Sweetheart of Jesus, fount of love and mercy, today we come, thy blessing to implore. Oh, touch our hearts, so cold and so ungrateful, and make us love thee more and more each day. Sweetheart of Jesus, we implore. Oh, make us love thee more and more. Sweetheart of Jesus, make us pure and gentle, and teach us how to do thy blessed will, to follow close the print of thy dear footsteps, and when we fall, sweetheart, oh, love us still. Sweetheart of Jesus, we implore. Oh, make us love thee more and more. Isn't that lovely? Now we have one for our Blessed Mother. As I kneel before you, as I see, as I bow my head in prayer, take this day, make it yours, and fill me with your love. Ave Maria, gratia plena, Dominus tecum, benedicta tu. All I have I give you. Every dream and wish are yours. Mother of Christ, Mother of mine, present them to my Lord. Ave Maria, gratia plena, Dominus tecum, benedicta tu. As I kneel before you, and I see your smiling face, every thought, every word is lost in your embrace. Ave Maria, gratia plena, Dominus tecum, benedicta tu. Oh, there we are. Up you go, Blessed Mother, and keep an eye on yours truly. And all that I talk to. So here we are. I hope I find you well. And this dullish sort of a day. I don't think it rained, but maybe there was a drizzle because the ground looks wet. Suffice to say that I busy enough, one thing and another, chores. And so I had to head out then at about 5 to 3 or something of that caliber and go to Virginia to collect trousers that I had gone to a person there in Virginia that does a nice job of fixing things. And I had to get a trouser slightly widened because it wasn't fitting me. And it's always did, but it was a tight squeeze, so a couple of inches wider would make it more easy to do that. And then I had a shirt, a lovely shirt that I liked. But the thing is, it didn't have a pocket. And so the lady that runs this, and busy enough and expensive enough in some ways, 35 euros it cost me for those two items. And she put a pocket. There was no pocket in this shirt, and a good quality shirt. But she was able to do it in a sensible way with some of the material in the bottom that you don't, that you put into your trousers and you don't see. And so I have a pocket. And I had to bring in another trousers that I think she did widen as well, and which is very good. But I noticed that the zip is very hard to pull up and down. And then there's a bit of a gap somewhere. So I brought that in, so she'll rectify that and have it in a week. So there's always something to be done, isn't there? And traffic just be heavy. But there's one great thing as you're going into Virginia, there's a roundabout. Before you couldn't hardly get out looking right and left with the traffic. But with the roundabout, you can get out very handy and go down to town. There was traffic. But I went down to town, slow but sure, and then turn right into a car park that's there. It's a supermarket. And you're only allowed to leave there for 30 minutes at the max. But I wasn't going to be there 30 minutes, so off I walked, and then it's a pedestrian crossing. Because with the amount of traffic, you'd never get across the road only for that. And there was children that must have been coming back from school, and so they were busy enough when I crossed and got my goods and left in my other item. Came back, it'll be ready in a week. Came back and got into my car and was able to get out. And then because somebody was crossing the road, I was able to scoot out and go into the shopping centre. I had a book to post back to the Catholic Library in Merrion Square, which I did, and it cost €7 and something. So it's all money out, but anyways, it's gone about because it saves me going back up to it. I was up at a meeting in that place. There was a lecturer from Maynooth that wrote a book, and I was sitting near the front, and I asked a question because the book said everything about everything, but it didn't say anything about the universal language of Latin in the Catholic Church, and it didn't mention anything about confession. So I queried that, and I got an answer. Then one or two other people asked questions. I thought stupid questions, irrelevant. And I got a book, and I got the lecturer, the professor, to sign it. He was fairly articulate, and it was organised by the Iona Institute, and which is very good. And so when it was finished and the professor was gone, the priest, I went in, and the people there said that they agreed with what I had said. So it's good to get acknowledgement for speaking, going with the universal language of Latin, and mention that when churches were packed, and now they're not. So relevant to what's going on and what are the bishops doing. So I got compliments from the staff inside, and very well educated people that were running this Catholic library. And I got a book, and I just posted it there today. I have had it since last May or whenever that was. So there's time march on. It was in Merrion Square in Dublin 2. So there you are. So we leave it at that, and I'll do the evening prayer to our Blessed Mother after this. Bye now.